Good afternoon. I'm Nicole Casperson with DS News and M Report, and we are here with Miss Julie Lindley. And you just are fresh off your panel from the Property Management Lab. What was the biggest takeaway for you during it?
I think the biggest takeaway was the communication between the panelists and their understanding of the issue, which primarily we were talking about the impact of our properties on communities and then the impact the recent disasters have created and what we can do as a group to respond to that. And we had a great discussion. We had good feedback from the audience, and I think it went very well.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely one thing that we think about a lot. A lot of the natural disasters that have been happening have brought a lot of challenges for our industry. I mean, do you have any pieces of advice? Any ideas as to what we can just do? Maybe baby steps to start to tackle the issues.
Yeah, this is one of the things we discussed, and it's that I am also a broker, along with being over property preservation. So I have a desire to make the properties get great again. And the challenge we have with this disaster is it was quite large. And I think the biggest thing with our preservation vendors and all of the companies and the servicers here is that we need to be proactive, but we also need to be compassionate. Our borrowers are going through a terrible time. They're grieving over a lot of their loss. And I think it's important that we're compassionate and work with them on finding resolution to the issues and not always think of the dollars as the bottom line.
Right, exactly. Definitely agree with you. Compassion is really the best thing that we can do during this really tough time. Was there anything any one of your panelists said while you were moderating, maybe about this issue or just property management in general, that really stood out to you?
I think everybody on the panel absolutely has an interest in having our properties fit in with the communities, doing what they can within the guidelines. And we all have restrictions by the GSEs, by HUD, as to what we can do. But I think we all have an interest in wanting our properties to be preserved, be safe, be secure, and be in a condition that we can sell them to the next buyer and let them move into community and work with others around them. And they all worked really well on bringing out some of those points.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you would like to add about the panel, moderating, 5-star conference in general?
Yeah, I'd just like to say that in the wake of the disasters that we've had, the 5-star this year has been extremely communicative with regard to the issues. There's been many, many conversations about it this week, and being from Houston, I'm most appreciative of the conversations and the desire to move forward and help everyone. So it's been a really good week.
I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.